So what else is going on? You got new music you just dropped. What was the track we just heard there?
Glowing. That's Glowing, produced by 80 Rock,
Shout out to
featuring
80
RVLR Mags. That's
Now,
that shit. He didn't play the keys though, so there's no confusion. Like, he didn't play those keys. That's a sample.
Of course. Come on. Have you seen 80 when he performs?
No, but yo, you
He
never know,
smokes-
because he mostly just stands there and smokes
That's
weed.
what I'm saying. That is his superpower. So it's
He does that pretty well.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Nah,
sure.
it's lit. 80
No,
Rock's
the
always
beat
doing
is
his
sick,
thing.
man, for sure. It's got that vibe, you know. I'm feeling it. That will definitely get some heavy play here. For
Respect.
sure, you know.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man.
Video's crazy, too.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's the video clips I've been seeing.
Yeah. That's Lemme Kno on the lens. Yeah, it's tight. More on the way stuff.
So now, is this stuff you've been cooking up the last little while? How does music work for you when it comes to formulating a record or putting a project together? Are you more of the mind of you're just working on tracks consistently without an overall goal, or do you decide on a project or decide on a certain theme or a vibe of that moment, and you're like, okay, that becomes a project? Or what's your take on that?
I mean, it's a mixture of both. It really depends. If you're working like exclusively with one producer, it might be a different process.
But I'm saying,
in terms
okay,
of
like
right
in the
now,
last year,
what I just did, in terms of that, I was just continuing to make music. It's really just documenting like what space I'm in at that time. Like, sometimes it takes longer than other times. You might write more quickly. It's been like a year since I released a solo album, so it's been a minute.
Because I come from a generation where I saw the music where people just put out singles for a long time, right?
Right.
They wouldn't necessarily put out a record. That came like kind of later, and then that kind of became a focus of, you got to worry about it being this complete package and this concept, which is amazing. Great music comes out of that, but also just consistently working on music, putting out the stuff you think is the best is also just as dope. And I see certain artists do that as well. So I just wanted to know, what was your take on?
It's really like I never stop creating, so it's really that. Like, I'm always trying to record every so often at the minimum. You know what I mean? Sometimes I might have a whole album in one studio session. Sometimes I might have 2 tracks. Like, but I just keep creating, and then something forms up, and it's like, all right, this is a chapter. Boom.
Now, I know
That's
you've
really
worked with
what it
80 a lot. Who are some of the other producers that you're working with, that you've worked with, that you'd like to work with?
I mean, on this joint,
just in general. Well, I mean, right now, the stuff you're working on, I didn't even ask, is this all moving up to a full record that's done, or are you just putting out
No,
tracks
it's an album.
right now? Okay.
It's an album. It's done. Album probably be out in about a month.
Nice.
It's a lot of DJ Manifest. I got like 4 or 5 beats by him.
Shout out to Manifest, man. He's been in it for...
They're tight. It's different. I fuck with it. It's fly shit. I got a couple 80 rocks. Everyone else, I think it's a one-off. I got a Craven on the joint.
Nice.
I got a No Mistakes. It's people I worked with before. Actually, it's Vince Carter. I never worked with him. I got a Vince Carter joint on there. Who else? I got a Skin Deep joint on there. I got a little Skin Deep joint on there. I got a little one-offs with I feel like I'm forgetting some of that stuff, but that's it. It's the man them, yeah.
I like how you always bring No Mistakes on the projects. Man.
He's become a staple. Honestly, he's become a staple. I fuck with No Mistakes.
It's always like a good.
Talk about him, because I'm not familiar.
I know nothing about him. I can't talk about him. I know absolutely nothing about him, dog. I don't know what he looks like. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's in some area of Quebec. I'm pretty sure he's French.
Okay.
But I didn't meet him from being from Quebec. I met him from some artists I like from Cleveland that he produced for, and it was some crazy shit. So it was a weird way that I even found out about him.
Nice.
And I don't know what he looks like. His profile pic is like a cat.
So when Pro says, I like how you always involve him, like, talk about the involvement he's had so far in your projects.
I mean, it's usually just a few tracks. Like, he sends me beat packs and I use a few of them. It's really nothing more deep than that. Like,
no, I just mean
like I said, I never met the man.
When did you start working with him?
Probably a few years ago. He sent me beats from a while ago. He's been on my last few projects for sure. Probably, I don't know.
Was he on Double Up?
Yeah, he was on Double Up and he was on PACKMAN. Yeah, so PACKMAN was, I think,
so 23 in a row now. That, like,
yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, no doubt.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what's the name of the project?
I haven't shared that yet. You don't get that just yet.
Okay,
but I'll be back, though. You'll get that.
Stay tuned for that.
You got to stay tuned for that. Because, yo, we live in the throwaway culture. It's like, bro, I say it today. You got to say it when you drop it. Unless you've said it already and you fucked up.
For sure. It is a throwaway consumption culture.
So you get it on the day of. And it's like, oh, okay, it's lit. And then they forget about it about like 48, 72 hours.
72 hours later, you know, unless it goes into the liked songs, and then it goes into the algorithm, and then you get a little bit of, you know.
Yeah, good for you.
You know what I'm saying? JRed The Doctor radio.
No, you're right. No,
going?
True.
No, that's
I'm going into everyone's like folders.
That's how it needs to go. That's
building this shit from the ground up.
I mean,
like
what's your thoughts on? Okay, so I'll ask most of the people here if they want to come up and answer as well. So, brand new Stove God record, which actually came out in 2021, but now available through a new sort of distribution website where, you know, the money apparently goes more directly to the artist rather than going through the streaming. You know, a lot of people in the past, just like Marciano, like PRO-V, I for a gift one time I got him a shirt, but it's like, it's very niche, it's very expensive, it's very high quality.
I wore it to the rock show.
Very demure. And that's like one of the lanes people have been doing, right? You know, you got to buy the record. Narcy, his new record, only going to be on vinyl for the first however many 100,000 or whatever, and then he's going to put it on DSPs. Now, what's your take on using, and have you heard of that new, I think it's called Ever or
I haven't heard of it. What are we talking about? Demure?
It's a new distribution company.
I'm selling tapes, dog. You want to hear my shit? Buy a cassette.
There you go,
dog. You're not like me.
A lot of artists, they've been selling their CDs, right?
Dog, so catch me out the trunk with it. Buy a cassette. If not, don't fucking talk to me.
Only cassettes. Yeah. Get on Amazon. Get your fucking...
Pro knows about it, too.
Pro's got it.
Dog, where you think I learned it?
I love the
Where you think I learned it?
I'm waiting for... Where's Pro's tape? Where's the new one?
The vinyl's on the way.
Exactly.
So are the tapes.
Exactly.
So are the tapes.
Talk to him, Jay.
Yeah. You already know.
All right, so if people want to check you out, we're going to play some more music, come back in about 10 minutes, talk to some of the other guys. We got a whole room full of people, so everybody's doing music, doing projects.
Yeah, man, we got to talk to a bunch of people, man. Shout out to Borden, shout out to Jimmy, shout out to Craven, shout out to Galio, shout out to Lemmy, shout out to Brother Justice, Brother Each.